What is up, YouTube? LazeeLlama here, and here we are back with some more Clicker Heroes. As you can see, we're up quite a few zones, and I mean, we're coming up on 300 right here. So, real quick, I played through quite a bit, off camera, obviously. I think we were, honestly, in like this range. Figured, let's just kind of get through this really terribly slow part of the game, as you guys have seen it, not only in the main series, and literally any challenge we've done has had the first ascension pretty much go through. No transcending, like all the challenges, just we do that, and it's terrible. So I figured let's kind of get through most of it, and plus, I've been working and whatnot, so while I'm working, I can't really record, obviously. So I kind of just like kept a mosey progress just because it's, idle game in the background. Makes sense. Why not? Just let it kind of go, do its own thing. You don't need to really play it, so I kind of had to do its thing, and here we are. 6 ascensions could have been done better. I'm obviously out the get-go when I didn't buy any of these, definitely slowed me down. And I also realistically probably should have just bought Juggernaut. It probably would have been even faster than this. I have been using, also I don't know if I mentioned this last episode, but Nancy was our first merc, I think it was. Yeah, I did, because I remember mentioning we had these two, so before we saw a comment. We actually got another one before our first commons came in, and there's, I'm not even joking with you, dog meat. A ruby one, he's returned. I don't think that's what he looked like, though. I could be wrong. I don't think that's what he looked like. That would have been really scary. Obviously, they recycle a pretty small list of names. You see kind of the same guys come around a decent bit, and Dogmeat's I think a rarer one to see, but yeah. Anyways, we are to the point where we can just progress and get this Transcendence going. So let's do it. I saved up a decent bit of gold quests because I thought honestly this was going to take me longer towards the end, and then I auto progressed from like 85 and it went all the way to 95 before it got stuck. So then I'm like, you know what, I probably don't even need to use these. If we need to, I'll probably just use this one because it will speed us up a little bit. I think that was only a 15-minute quest, so we may end up doing that to kind of keep us moving, but I'm pretty sure we're going to be 300 with no problem. We might as well go as, I would say go as far as you can, but not really. You get a couple extra hero souls and it might get you another thing. We can see how close we are to getting another ancient soul. If it's like really close, I'll just push on slightly further until the next boss, like if it's within a boss. But I mean, 300's a primal too, so I'm getting an extra 16 there. Yeah, nothing too crazy about it. There it is, boom. We can transcend for 12, which I'm pretty sure it's pretty close to what we did. Next one's not for a whole nother ascension, pretty much. I mean, that's even technically more what I did. We're obviously not going to do that. It's pointless. So let's do it. I mean, that's pretty much it. Let me save it first. I don't even have the calculator pulled up. I did not plan for that, even though I knew it was happening. Transcend. Sweet, we get 12. I'm pretty sure you don't need to ascend. Let me double check. Yeah, let me double check that. We ascend. Come here. Yeah, I don't. Oh no, it did update. I think it would have updated. Everything will be lost. Maybe you do have to still ascend. I thought they changed that. We almost actually got the, oh man, actually I didn't realize that's how it calculated. I only needed 12. I should have did one more boss. It's whatever though. Realistically, I could re-import the save. It doesn't matter. We're going to make so much here. Anyways, let's just do it. So here we are, back, 12 ancient souls, good to go. Let me get another save, and I'm going to pull up the calculator. I'm actually going to name this different just because I don't want to overwrite my other one just in case for some reason I need to go back. But one second, let me pull this up. Alright guys, so pretty straightforward. I'm going to go over all of them for you guys so you guys get an idea on what they all do to a basic level for anyone who hasn't seen it. But obviously, we're just going to level them up after this and get going. Obviously, right off the bat, bonus, idle. Boom. It's alright, not very good, but we're not going to get any of it. Chore makes ancients cost less, not starting with it. Fan, however, basically just straight DPS. We will be actually putting 3 levels into that. So pretty simple. 1, 2, 3. Ponyboy, pretty amazing. Extra primal hero souls. It makes a very large difference. It wants me to throw 2 in there, which is an extra 4,000%. Crazy. And then Borb, which basically makes Kuma better, which is insane for this run. We're going to be putting 3 levels in, which will actually be the rest of our ancient souls, meaning the rest of the stuff we're not currently putting anything in. Boost effects of Atman, which is primal chance. We got boost effects of Bub, which is boss health. Kronos, which is time to fight a boss. And then Dora here, boost for Dora's, or treasure chest chance. Very basic. So again, first run is a little pain. it's not going to be the easiest. There's technically a strategy to pop in here and do a quick ascension, grab those 7, and grab the 7 and fly through it. Not something we're going to do. We're going to be saving things. And actually, I'm over 100 now. We are grabbing a second auto clicker. Now that you have 2 auto clickers, which might take you a little longer because I did have the one to start with. You want to go for the double damage. Just grab it. It doesn't make a huge difference, so you don't need to rush it. And we can actually throw second one of those going. Kind of get things rolling, and now we're just kind of playing again, guys. I will, again, I'm going to be a bit slower playing the game than what you guys can potentially do because of making sure I need to record and whatnot. And obviously, you know, I've worked, so I can't really play much during the day, or really can't play during the day at all, I should say. Again, I could just kind of let the game play and just chill, let it do its thing, but yeah, so it kind of puts me in a spot where you guys are going to be able to progress way further than me if you guys don't have much going on, which is nice. You know, you guys get to fly through, but, you know, we're going to be doing what I can. I will definitely be doing some skipping around, just because, again, it's not our first rodeo. We've been here. We've done it. This is just a second playthrough, kind of give you guys updates through it. I'm trying to keep up a relatively decent pace. Obviously, when we played before, the game was in a different update, but with how fast it goes now, I mean, there's going to be times where, you know, you can just, I mean, I could get through this Transcendence here in a couple hours probably, this first Transcendence. Now that we've transcended, I want to say technically can be done pretty quick, but again, I can't get too far ahead of content, so I need to pace myself or pre-record a decent bit, and then pre-recording kind of things. But again, you guys have been super supportive with the videos lately. I really, it's kind of mind-blowing on how supportive you guys are still being with hitting that like button. I think so far, except maybe yesterday's video, every video has been over 200 likes. I'm pretty sure. Tomorrow may be a day off. I think I will be doing, because I really got to get back in the grind of Click Heroes 2, and I got to get back on that Space Raider game here and there. So I think I'm going to take a day off for Click Heroes 2 video, because I progressed that to the point where I want to start recording it again. But then, you know, I obviously started this up, and you guys have been showing an overwhelming support. It's been hard, and honestly, even that Click Heroes 2 video, though, got quite a bit of support, and I can't leave it sitting there on that back burner. I do want to get it going, you know, 2 videos a week. I might hit you guys with some daily or double uploads sometimes, and like we used to do with content. I don't think I'll ever really aim for 3 again, but I may hit you guys at 2. I may hit you guys with like a 12 and a 2, or 12 and like a 6 at night kind of thing. We'll see. I kind of like to try to get earlier in the day, because I know people over in like EU are like, what, 6 hours ahead. So if I upload for 12, it's like 6 for them, which is still pretty good time. If I do 6, then it's like midnight for them, and it's a bit late. Although, once again, then it helps out other people around the world. But I think majority of people who watch me, I mean, most of them are from the U.S., but pretty big, large in the EU as well. And, I mean, around the world, we have quite a few people. But I think that's where the majority is. So I may end up doing some double uploads. You know, Click Your Heroes here will always generally be around the 12 mark. But, again, it's not going to be daily forever. I do think we might have to take a day off from it here soon. But we'll see if I end up deciding I want to play a decent bit at night and I push a lot further than expected. You know, I don't want to be sitting on content for too long, so I'd rather release it rather than it just being ready to upload. Would be something I'd rather do. So, you know, we'll play by ear. But again, it's big time going to go up the support. I mean, if we get another 200 likes, it's really hard for me not to give you guys another video. To get this consecutively amount of likes consecutively on videos is kind of crazy. I mean, ever since episode 500 of the last series, through all this, again, I think except for maybe yesterday, which by now it maybe got it. They have been slowing down as fast as the likes have been coming in, but you guys have still been watching it. The views have still been very good on them. But again, if you guys are enjoying it, make sure to hit the like button. It lets me know. I am trying to keep up with all your guys' comments, but there is a lot of them. And again, that takes up time. That's, you know, I have to try to allocate to make it kind of work. So I am working on it. It's hard to keep up all the time on your guys' comments, but I am trying. Well, we overshot a little bit there. I wanted to get that up to that anyways, to grab those 2 upgrades. Do we have, yeah, we do have available upgrades already. Just trying to set those up so I can add 10 more to them, and they'll be at 25, and then I can go up by 25s. But you can see it's kind of slow here at the get-go. Getting through this. I think next episode will straight up be what happens at the end of this run. I think I will pull through this run, which isn't going to be optimal because I actually got to go eat dinner and take a little bit of a break and stuff. So it'll probably honestly be a little bit before I come back and play. But next run is going to be ridiculously fast, especially with those gold quests queued. I'll be able to use those to really fly through it. But we're going to get Kuma hopefully off the bat. or definitely I should say off the bat. I mean, you got to think we have 4,000% primal rewards. That's a lot. It's a lot of extra hero souls. I mean, like the first boss, you know, 110 is going to be so much more hero souls, which is why realistically you don't need to have many ancient souls. I mean, the minute you get to 300, you're best off going. Like I could have got 12 more hero souls, sure, but realistically, if you're still playing for speed, that extra one wouldn't have been worth it. It probably would have had me throw it into probably into fan here. It's probably just having you dump everything into fan right now, because until you can get everything else up, it's not worth it. I don't even think technically, efficiency-wise, this is used very much, if at all. It's like very small, just because the hybrid build is such a better setup. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's about it. That's at least it for the most part. I do want to pop in here real quick and let you guys see what's going on. I kind of wanted to show up the clan stuff too, but obviously we're not back into that for a little bit, so I'll probably get you guys a little update next video on how that's going. But yeah, we've clicked a ton, a decent bit I should say, not a ton, because I was going idle. I definitely should have probably, especially because I had the auto clicker, I should have probably just picked up that Juggernaut. I just was more afraid to take the risk. I do think looking back though, it probably would have even been faster, because I would have built up such a crazy combo. I could have picked up Jug, Mammon, Mimsy, and then honestly, that may have even been enough. I may have only had to do 3 rather than 4, but I could have picked up like Frag too, which may not be a bad way to start. And honestly, even on this, kind of getting that active start might not be terrible. We'll see kind of how the Ancients show up for me. Technically, Idol's a little bit easier to get gold rolling, but because you don't have long times on like your golden clicks and stuff to get gold going. Oh, we got a treasure chest. It's pretty sweet. Easy level there. But we'll see. Obviously, we need Kuma. Kuma is one of the most important part of this first run, because it boosts the Kuma pretty good, which is going to make our zones go down quite a bit, and we're going to get back up to 100 in no time. But we'll need that. Obviously, 300% DPS is nice, just a flat bonus. But some kind of damage, Kuma, and I think that's pretty much it after your first run. I think those are the biggest things to get. I think Kuma is like the most important, because you can get less monsters per zone. You do need a little bit of gold incoming, otherwise you can't do it, or damage even. So a little unfortunate that matters. But yeah, guys, I think that's it for this video. Once again, thank you for all the support. If you guys are still enjoying this, make sure to hit that like button. And as always, guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.